A lot of stuff going on over the weekend. A Sweet 16 birthday celebration in Dadeville, Alabama was interrupted by gunfire that had left 4 people dead and at least 28 others injured. And we have the father of one of the shooting victims who unfortunately didn't make it on the phone with us. Thank you for joining us, Martin. We got the one and only Martin Collins. Good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, man. I had an opportunity to talk to you yesterday, and we was having a brief conversation about gun violence, man, and just from father to father to know what it's like to wake up on a Sunday morning and somebody to tell you what happened, what happened to your son. How did you find out? And of course, my condolences to you, and we're praying for your family. My ex-wife, my son's mother, one of her cousins called and told me that there had been a shooting and that they could not find my son. And my response was, well, maybe, he ran. You teach your son, you teach your child how to flee from the enemy, how to flee from danger. And I just, in my mind, I never would believe that my son would be dead. Like, I just thought maybe he ran, and dropped his phone or something. And so after a while, you're on the phone. Police weren't really telling us anything. And then they showed a picture of my son to one of the officers. They finally came back and confirmed that he was indeed one of the young people that died. Wow.
In this country, we have to do something about these guns on the streets, but we also have to do something about teaching our children tolerance and how to be patient with each other and the values that we need them to have to succeed in this world. This was my greatest fear. My greatest fear was that my son would be a victim of gun violence, or that one of my children would be murdered in their classrooms at school. I'm really at a loss for words.
Yeah, man. We just wanted to bring you on because it's all over the news. To sit there and have that conversation with you on early yesterday morning. Man, I just want everybody to know that we are praying for you. We are also praying for the families of the other victims and the other people that was killed or whatever. And the reason we put you on this morning because you're a big supporter of the morning show. You're one of my Facebook friends. You actually met my son before, whatever, and we just all in the same circle. We haven't met, but we always talking and laughing about something on Facebook. But bruh, I'm telling you, man, you and I know your fraternity brothers got your back. And we just want to offer our condolences to you and to everybody that's suffering out there. To anything you want to say to any parent out there that got kids that's going to a party, going to the prom, or something.
In this world that we live in, we have to love and hug our kids as best as we can every day, because we never know, sadly, that when they're out that door, if they will make it back to you. And it's something that, I already knew before this happened, but in your mind, you just wonder why.
Right.
In your selfishness, you wonder why my child. But in your humanity, you don't want anybody to lose a child. It's an unbearable emptiness and pain to go to sleep and wake up and know that it's still a reality, that your child is not going to walk in the room eating or, making noise and across the house. It's unnerving. So please love your children and pray for all the children in this world, particularly children in our community. And put pressure on these legislators and congressmen to act, to do something, to fix this so we can stop this from happening.
Absolutely. Hey, man, we praying for you and your family, man, and thank you for coming on, expressing yourself during this difficult time. Hey, I'm going to call you. I'm going to be calling you, checking on you, bro, because I know exactly what you're going through. Well, I ain't going to even say exactly because your son was 19. Your son was 19. And was shot down. And the stuff that you described to me yesterday on the phone, even in my time of grief, I can't imagine what you going through and how you felt, brother. I'm about to get emotional because, I had, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
You have this baby, big head, 7 pounds, 13 ounces, 21.25 inches long, and you put your heart into raising your child. You stand there and you show your son what it's like to graduate from college and serve in the military, go to law school, and all of these things. And then you help your son get to college at LSU. And he's about to enter in the fall, and then somebody just takes your child away from you.
Yeah. Yeah,
devastating.
Yeah, I was just on talking to Devin's mother on yesterday. One of the kids that got shot down in Virginia. So we just gonna have to stick together, man, and just be the voices and the faces and the memories of our kids that just got killed and just got taken away from us due to everything that's going on in today's society, man. Hey, man, I love you, man. I'll hit you up later. I'll hit you up later on today to check on you, brother.
Okay, thank you, bro.
All right, man. I need every member of Kappa Alpha Psi. This is your frat brother. Any member of the Divine Nine. Y'all hit him up, man. Martin Collins on Facebook, man. A real good young man and a big supporter of our show. So we gonna. Yeah, we're going to continue. Hey, Ben, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey, Smiley.
Man.
Prayers to that brother.
Yeah, man. Good dude, man. Real good dude. And Ben, you up here fighting another whole situation where a 16-year-old high school junior, Ralph Y'all, was shot down because he went to the wrong address. Break that down for the people that don't know what's going on, Ben.
Rickey, it's ludicrous. I mean, there's no other way to describe it as other than appalling. 16-year-old kid, good kid. I mean, plays the violin, doing everything right. This 16-year-old kid goes to pick up his two young brothers from a friend's house. The address is 115 Paris Boulevard. He goes to 116th Street, and literally, he just got the streets wrong. He rings the doorbell. The white homeowner shoots him from the glass door in the head, point-blank range. And then for emphasis, Rickey Smiley, he shoots him a second time. And miraculously, Ralph survived being shot in the head point-blank range. But we are demanding, and it's our Omega fraternity brother Lee Merritt and I representing the family, we are demanding that they arrest this shooter.
Ben, they didn't arrest him for shooting him?
It reminds you so much of Trayvon. They questioned him and let him go home and sleep in his bed. And so, Rickey Smiley, where are we at in this country when a young black person can't even come and ring the doorbell without a white person shooting them, attempting to murder them?
So Ben, so the confusion gonna come in because you know they're gonna try to start hollering about stand your ground. How does that law work, and can you just shoot somebody for ringing the doorbell?
Rickey, there's no way. Of course they're going to try to say stand your ground, self-defense, because it's this paranoia over black people. And he's going to say, well, there was some black stranger at his door who he feared. Rickey, do you understand how asinine that is? I mean, a salesman can come to your door. Somebody, Amazon delivery person, a FedEx person could come to your door, ring the doorbell, and because they happen to be black and you don't recognize them, that gives you the right to shoot them? No.
Right.
That does not justify you shooting that black person.
Wow. Ben, in order to support you and to support this cause or whatever, Ben, let everybody know how you can be reached. Ben, you got to come back on tomorrow, please, if you can.
At Attorney Crump on Instagram and Facebook, but also go to GoFundMe and donate to this young man. His